forms, which is half good, I suppose, because I do need a second shiny Hisuian Voltorb. How you doing, James? Welcome in. So, yeah, you watch. You watch me get a normal Voltorb shiny tonight, because the one I need is Hisuian. That would be my luck. That would be my luck. But we'll see how we go. Hopefully we can get ourselves our little shiny Hisuian. I do need my second one. If you saw the wild area stream, you would know that I got myself a dozen shiny normal Voltorbs, which was not really what we wanted for the day, but it is what it is. Actually, this is my daily spawn. But yeah, we'll get into it because it is a little bit warm. The day has been looking very average, but it's actually a lot warmer than it seems. It's a lot windier, unfortunately. It's a windy, bloody day. But let's get into it, and it's also busy as heck down here right now. Everybody decided to come and do their midday walk, or afternoon walk, I should say. People are just going to have to wait for me to move. How did everybody end up doing on Sunday for their com days? For those that weren't here or finished theirs after me, sort of thing. I don't really have a lot to say. I have done like nothing today. It's been one of them days. Been really tired lately. I think it's just after Christmas and New Year's and streaming on the weekend in 39-degree weather. Just been a bit pooped the last couple. I didn't do a workout. I'll get back into that tomorrow. Do you play Pokemon on the S8? Can't get your S8 to work. Over 3 batches of S8 and 2 batches don't work. No, I don't. I do occasionally. I'll open it up and use it for my second account, but I haven't done that in a while. I mainly play on my S20. I mean, the S8 is getting pretty old now, so it might be that they're just not really supporting it anymore. Because I mean, I've noticed that the last couple of times that I have opened it when I've needed to, the game's just taken a while to load up. It's been a bit laggy, sort of thing. So yeah, after a while they sort of stop supporting the older phones as they move forward, just so they don't have to optimize the game at all to actually work on older devices like any other game company would. I mean, if the game originally worked on these older devices, why doesn't it work on the older devices anymore, Niantic? Come on, like, could it be that you just don't want to optimize the game to work on these older devices? That's probably what it's got to do with. It's probably got nothing to do with Samsung. It's probably got everything to do with Niantic. I mean, if the game worked in the past, sort of thing, then it's just the game has changed. It's not the phones that have changed. So that's what will be going on. So it's good that I'm seeing quite a few of the Hisuians. It seems like they're, I don't know, it's probably even amount of spawns. Incense on, may as well. It's not like I'm short an incense, so we'll chuck these on. Some more spawns. I'm sorry if the wind noise is a bit blowy today, unfortunately. That's one of the drawbacks of it, because it is very open on the other side, and the wind always seems to be blowing from that direction. The S8 Luke here. I thought the newer phones were more likely to explode than the older phones. as I was saying the other day, when my S20 was overheating in the heat, back when I was playing the game on the S8, it never seemed to have had that issue. Sort of thing. The phone would overheat, but it would never get to the point where I wouldn't be able to actually play the game while streaming. My S20. Maybe it's just because of the safety features that are built into the S20 are a bit better than the ones that were in the S8, so maybe my phone was closer to exploding on the old one than it is to the newer one. Who knows? Good thing is, neither of them have exploded. I still have both of my hands. But yeah, I was looking at the Spotlight hours earlier when I was getting ready for the stream, and unfortunately we've got some average ones this month. We've got Paldean Wooper as one of them. For some reason they decided to do both the Voltorbs, but then later in the month when we've got Wooper, they're only doing one of the Woopers. So I was like, well, couldn't they have just made this one Voltorb instead of both Voltorbs? That would have suited me a lot better. But we do have Zangoose. Zangoose is the last one of the month, which is like, that's actually good because I still need my shiny Zangoose, surprisingly. No one's like, I know. Well, you are. Everybody else is just lurking. That's alright. As long as people are watching, that's all good. But if you guys could do a solid and smash that like button, that would be fantastic. Really annoyed with these side bits of hair. Like, a lot of people, the sides are just shorter than the rest, so when it gets windy like this, because I can't tie it back, I've got these basically wings on the side of my head that just annoy the absolute shiz out of me. It's flapping around in my eyes. So yeah, we do have the Team Rocket event going on right now as well. Start flying soon. Gonna be like the flying nun. It's unfortunate. Come on, little Hisuian. I'm really hoping that we can get this shiny tonight, because then that's another, it's like family that I'm done with shiny wise, sort of thing. I'm a bit disappointed that during the wild area that I wasn't able to get a second one. I was happy with the first one, but yeah, it just kept giving me normal Voltorbs. I got like 3 or 4 normal Voltorbs, like Kanto Voltorbs during the wild area, 1 Hisuian. Of course, the flies. Yeah, I've been contemplating with my hair, sort of thing, if I should get the sides shaved and just keep it long, sort of on the top and that. But I'm like, oh, it's taken me so long to grow out. I'm very hesitant to actually cut it. Could at least get it like trimmed up here, just to cut these sort of like sideburn parts off a little bit, trim them down at least. How you doing, Simona? Welcome in. Did they say that the new Shadow Pokemon is going to be for the Team Rocket takeover? You mean the boss, Giovanni's one? That's Ho-Oh. Oh no, sorry, Palkia. Sorry. Anyway, it is Palkia. Is it? Wait, is it Shadow Palkia that's in raids, and it's Ho-Oh that Giovanni has? I'm actually confused now. Shadow Palkia. Okay, yes, there you go. Thank you. I was a bit confused for a second because I can remember seeing the Ho-Oh thing pop up. So is it Ho-Oh that's in raids? Is it the other way around? Do it. Like I said, it's I spent so long growing my out. It's like I'm trying to grow it all so it's sort of out the same length, so I can tie it back. But at the same time, it's I don't know. I'll have to look into it. I wish there was something that I could use to test haircuts before I actually got them. So I think I need to go back and get it trimmed again anyway. It's at that stage. It's been 4 or 5 months now since I last got it cut, so I need to get it, like the ends cut, because they're getting a bit scabby again. But I'm still trying to find something that actually works with my hair that makes it that it's moisturized. I'm struggling. My hair's dry, like it's naturally dry, so it's just hard for me to get moisture into it and keep it there. So if anybody that has long hair in the chat has any suggestions, they would be greatly appreciated, because I can't seem to find something. I keep trying a bunch of different stuff and nothing seems to work. Tiny bowls on the screen. Any shinies? No, not so far. We've only been going for 12 minutes. Unfortunately, Spotlight Hours don't have boosted shiny rates. I mean, since they're doing some alterations with events and stuff like that, like they changed the way that Com Day is, sort of. I was really hoping that they were going to do more to make Com Days a bit different, but all they did is change the research. I think they could do some changes to Spotlight Hours and stuff like that as well. It's starting to feel very stale, where it's just an hour of said Pokemon being featured. And there's no real bonuses for it. There's no real anything attached to it that's actually that interesting, to be honest, for a lot of them. So I feel that they could add a little something, like maybe boosting the shiny odds to being 1 in 60-ish sort of thing, like they do during Go Fests and all that sort of stuff, just to give you a little bit more chance of encountering a shiny, making it a little bit more motivating to actually get out and do them, because there's some that don't even have their shinies available, which is just like, well, it seems a bit pointless. So yeah, just something, like just adding something to the game, because a lot of it is just getting very, very, very stale. And just with events in general, they are very stale. It just seems to be rinse and repeat year after year after year. Like for instance, we've got the Fashion Week event coming up again. And it's just an event that they've done multiple times before. There just doesn't seem to be really anything new being added. Yes, they did do the wild area event, which was a new thing, but I don't feel like that's enough. Like, mix it up, stop doing the same event. Sorry guys, there's like a parked truck here. It's a bit loud. Yeah, just doing something to the game just to add a bit of life back into it. I talk about this like every stream now, pretty much, that it's just very, very much just feels there's not a lot going on in the game. Oh, I walked 1 of 200 kilometers with my buddy. One step closer to leveling up. For those that did miss, on the weekend we did finally do our level 47 upgrade, level up, whatever you want to call it. After 2 years of putting it off and putting it off and putting it off for no particular reason whatsoever, other than I just didn't want to do it, we finally did it. So we're back in the having to actually do things stage, which is very annoying. And a lot of this stuff is just like, you know, walk 200 kilometers with your buddy. It's like, dude, that's going to take me 4 years. That means I'm going to have to leave a buddy on that's like 1 kilometer. I know, I suppose because it's not candy, so it doesn't matter what buddy it is that's on there. It still counts towards every... I know, so that's okay. That's okay. We can actually change it to anybody. But like the 10 souvenirs and stuff like that, I don't interact with my buddies enough daily. Alright, let's do some checking. See if we can get ourselves our shiny. As I said, you watch. I will get the Kanto Voltorb shiny. Because the game knows. Didn't they say that it was actually going to be boosted? Was that during one of the upcoming events? Yes, have I leveled up on the weekend? You missed it! After all this time, I finally decided that it was time to level up. New year, new Jimmy. And so we leveled up at the start of this year, so we can see if we'll get to level 48 by the end of the year. That should be my goal. You're working all good. Alright, no shinies from Deems. I really should have brought my water with me. I was stupid and left it in the car. I don't know why I bring water with me when I just leave it in the car. It's just awkward carrying around like a 2-litre bottle of water with you. I need like one of those army backpacks. Is it 2 times or 4 times dust? I don't know. I haven't really been paying attention. I'm not catching them, so. They're Voltorbs. I have no reason to catch them. I don't care about stardust. I've got 20 plus million of it. 400, so only 2 times. Yes, 2 times. Wait, it is 4 times? Wait. Oh, is that 100? I don't know. I don't really pay enough attention to stardust these days because, as I said, we still have like 22 million of it. It's the same with XP and stuff. I just don't really care about it anymore. I've got enough XP to cover me to get to level 48, and then by the time I get to 48, I'm probably going to have enough to cover me to 49 sort of thing, so... Yeah, I'm not one of those people that needs to be level 50 times 17 or anything like that. It's like, I don't really care that much. I'm not a Pokemon Go extremist. I used to be, but these days I'm more of a casual player, just taking it easy. So much less stress put on myself now that I take the game casually. Because a lot of people think that if they stream the game or, playing the game and stuff like that, they have to be, you don't have to be. It's 4 times dust and 4 times XP for another 21 hours or so. Yeah, I got 2 shinies as I was walking down this path on Sunday, and the game kept freezing up on me when I was catching. My stats are over level 50 anyway. Yeah, it's because I've been sitting on level 46 for years. So I've stockpiled enough to get me to level 50 basically, like stats wise. And did you see the other day when I did level up? Done like 1,300 raids or something like that. Just in between level 46 and 47. Span something like 10,000 Pokestops. Net problems, yeah. Yeah, unfortunately it happens on this part of the trail because of the walls of trees that beside me. Just blocks the signal. We've gotten very used to it. It happens pretty much every stream. Should be a bit better now. Got ourselves a fatal. Well, I host so many raids. I know, because I've been doing raid hours for years now. I can't even remember when I started hosting the raid hours for you guys. So yeah, the raids end up adding up because of all them. Because we do, you know, in between 5 to 10 each week, and then we have the raid days as well, and they're like 3-hour-long streams where we're hosting raids and and we can do, you know, 20 plus during those days. I cannot see my screen. Another tiny. It's a little bit windy. Alright, we got 20 minutes in. We still don't have our shiny. These incense spawning right on top of each other. But of course I get the non-incense spawn. So by the time I get back to the incense spawn, it's probably going to be gone, and I guarantee you that was my shiny. But I will never know. Yep, see, gone. I guarantee you that was a shiny. If I don't fall asleep by 11 PM tomorrow, you might join for some Pelkia. Oh, and in other news, Skyly has a Shundo Roar of Time Origin Form Dialga. Nice! Nice, well done. Oh, Schlundo, okay. I know what a Schlundo is, I just wasn't reading the word, because I just saw Shundo. It's part of my ADHD. I don't read things in their entirety, like letter by letter. I read the first 2 letters and then just interpret what the word is going to be. And let's face it, Shundo and Schlundo aren't actually words. They're just made up. They're fake words. Skyly's last 2 lucky trays have been Schundos. Wait, that's... I was going to say, no, that's your main account, isn't it? Is it, or...? Oh, no, Sky, yeah, alt. It's always the alt account which seems to get the luck. Teflo's, yeah. Yeah, it always seems to be the alt account which gets all the good stuff. My alt account always seemed to get the stuff that I really wanted on my main account, and it's just like, game, why are you doing this to me? Why do you make my life so difficult? And as I keep saying, I'm pretty sure it's it's the same tactic that they use to get people hooked on gambling, because essentially that's what this game is. It's just gambling. Where, you know, if it's an account where you don't use it as much as the other ones, it's more unlikely going to get the good stuff, because they need to get that person that's using that account hooked on the game, so they pump as much money into it as possible. It's what they do in casinos and stuff like that. Because if you don't get a sense of winning something, or, you know, getting something good, then you've got no motivation to keep playing it, or putting money into the casino that you're in, or gambling app, or any of those sort of things. So yeah, they've always got to tempt you with something. Tefla has 4 lucky Shundo trades results as well. I suppose you're just going to get them the more you do the trades. Sort of thing. I never do trades. That's probably why I never get anything like. Unlike Andrew, who got 2 bloody hundo Rayquazas back to back, basically. Still can't get over that. So unfair. They came from my account, and he gets both of them. It's 4 times Stardust. Walking into trees. Stuff is always stacked, for the most part, whenever they've got sort of things overlapping from different events. The first ever lucky friend trade you did on Tefla resulted in a Shundo Gyarados. Now, the closest that I've gotten is 98%ers when I've done trades, which is unfortunate. So we are halfway through. No shinies yet, but we have almost finished a full lap around here, so looks like I'll be doing another lap, or at least half a lap. That's not a Voltorb, that's a Poochie. Oh, we're 2. All right, so we're 2%. No, 1%, sorry, because it's 200 kilometers. We're 1% done on our 200 plus kilometers that we've got to walk. Good luck on your Voltorb hunt. You need to be up in 5 hours. No worries, Tef. Enjoy your sleep. Wait, was that 69? That was, that's a meme. Got 69 on my balls. Yo Jimmy, it's Mac on a different phone. You just yelled to you for that your dog. Sorry, you were just telling me that your dog has cancer. We don't know how long. Oh, dude, I'm sorry to hear that. That is unfortunate. I know how you feel, because basically that's what happened to my last dog, sort of thing, at the end of, not last year, the year before now, around Christmas time. So yeah, basically same time of year. Yeah, sorry to hear, dude, that sucks. All I can say is, you know, spend as much time as you can with them in this last bit of time that you've got left. Yeah, try and create some more memories that you can cherish. dude, that sucks. She's 11, turning 12 soon. Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing about pet ownership and all that sort of stuff. They become members of the family, they weasel their way into your heart sort of thing, and then they just don't live as long. You know, they only live for that 10 to 15 years. If you're lucky, you get, you know, one that lives a bit older, but 10 to 15 years seems to be the sort of the average, which sucks. But there's a saying sort of thing, it's, yeah, they're only part of your life, but you're their whole life sort of thing. So yeah, it sucks. For your fourth pet, that's like I was just saying, dude, unfortunate. It's just going to keep happening as long as you own pets in your life. That number's just going to keep going up. There's nothing that you can really do except not own animals, but I mean, where's the fun in life if you don't have a cat or a dog or something like that? So yeah, dude, like I said, unfortunately it's just part of pet ownership life. But you got to remember all the good times and the years that you had together and all that sort of stuff. You know, cherish those moments, cherish the good times, the years of fun and enjoyment and laughter. Because I mean, that's why we have pets, for that side of it. They can remove it for 2K, but your sister googled it and it only lasts for like 3 to 4 months. Yeah, and you got to also take into account the quality of life that your animal's going to have after that sort of thing. It's just like, is it worth putting them through the pain of the surgery and then the recovery and all that sort of stuff? Like, yeah, you got to take into account just I basically already said it. Their quality of life is what matters, sort of thing. I mean, we could have done the same thing with my old dog as well. Got her operated on, but there was no guarantee that she would have survived the surgery anyway. And then, she was already 13 or 14 years old at that time, sort of thing. So it was just like, well, yeah. Sometimes you just got to do what's best. You don't want to do it, but yeah. Oh, these flies. And Growlithe. That would be a nice shiny. Seems to have gotten a bit worse. It's doing it down this part of the trail more as well. The internet sort of drops out. There's just a couple of spots along the trail now which have got just bad internet coverage. The fatal. I think it's a little bit disappointing. I haven't been seeing a lot of these spawns, the Fido spawns. Like 4 or 5 of them in total.
It opens her up.
You're convinced that whoever designs the shinies made Kanto Voltorb blue on purpose, just the blue joke. No, the original ones were just color shifts. Like they just flipped the colors from their original ones. So yeah, all the original 151 Pokemon, that's why pink go blue and blue go pink, and then that orange Dragonite goes green. And so the first ones weren't actually planned to be any sort of particular color, they were just color shifts. So whatever they color shift into, that was going to be their shiny one. So yeah, red is going to shift into blue because that's at the opposite end of the spectrum. And you mean hi. Welcome in, Fitzy. How you doing? You joining on the other phone? Oh, good, dude. But it does fit in very well with the whole blue balls joke. But yeah, unfortunately, it wasn't intentional. It's just one of those happy accidents. Wait, your puppy got sick with COVID? It was bad, so we were too scared to take him to the vet. It was too late, so we had to... Oh no, dude. We've just been talking about dogs getting sick and stuff. Why has that become the theme of the chat? That's just unfortunate for everybody. I'm sorry, guys. It's turned into a very depressing stream. I mean, it's already Voltorb, so we don't want it to be too depressing. I didn't think that animals could get COVID. I could remember back during like the main pandemic, people were saying that their cats were getting it. But yeah, a lot of things like that won't affect different species just because the way that our respiratory systems are and all that sort of stuff are different. So a lot of things evolve to affect a certain species. That's why a lot of animals don't get the flu and stuff. They get variations of it, but they don't get the same influenza that we get. But yeah, that sucks, man. I'm sorry. But yeah, unfortunately, it's just been a thing that seems to be happening to everybody at the moment. We want happy stories, guys, not sad stories. Guess who was walking again? Christopher. I have a feeling it's Christopher walking. So far, yeah, see, this year was supposed to be good for like a new start for people and all that sort of stuff, but I've been hearing a lot of people saying that they haven't started the year off too well. My year hasn't been too bad. I mean, I've had one little hiccup, but that'll probably iron itself out in a few days' time. And that's just relationship stuff, which is, yeah, not sort of as bad as, you know, people losing animals and so on. It's pretty packed down here now. Everybody has decided to come out for a walk once they've finished work. I suppose a lot of people missed out on their weekend walks and workouts and stuff like that because of the weather weekend. And yesterday it was pissing down. We went from basically 40 degrees on Sunday to 19 degrees yesterday and raining for most of the day. Well, for the first sort of half of the day. And it wasn't just a little bit of rain, it was like torrential rain. We got, I think it was like 25 mils. it ever snow in Australia? Yeah, just in certain places, sort of thing. For the most part, no, because it's like mainly desert and stuff like that, so it's just too hot. But in the Alpine region, through the Alps, yes, we do have like a snow season during winter where people do go up to the Alpine. There's like a whole bunch of snow towns and stuff up there, resorts and so on. It snows near me, just because I start to get higher in elevation, because I'm sort of halfway between Melbourne and Ballarat. So as you get closer to Ballarat, because it's in the high country, it will snow occasionally, but it's never like blizzards and blanketing the ground in 3 feet of snow or anything like that. It's basically just covering the ground a little bit. But yes, it does snow, but not as much as in other countries. It's too hot, sort of thing. And when I say that it's too hot, it's during winter. It's not exactly hot. It just doesn't get cold enough. Like where I am, I'm in southern Australia, not South Australia, southern Australia. Like I'm in Victoria, which is second lowest state. Tasmania is the only other state that's sort of lower than us. Really, through parts of Tasmania, Victoria, and sort of in the southern parts of New South Wales are the only parts where it really snows. Everywhere else, it's a bit warm, sort of thing. Minutes left to try and get this Hisuian shiny. We want some Hisuian shiny. Oh my god, these flies, they're trying to fly into my eyes. Luckily they're not as bad as they were on Sunday. Sunday it was so bad walking around in like 40-degree heat. The flies they needed my sweet moisture. That's pretty much it. Yeah, but it's actually quite nice being out here on a day where it's sort of like low 20s. It's only like 23 sort of thing after being out on Sunday. It's very refreshing, and it's going to be back up to like 30 degrees tomorrow. So we lucked out in that instance, but I do have to come out and sit in the car in 30-degree heat to host Raid Hour for you guys, but that's not too bad. We can find a place that's in the shade to sit. Do I play Pokemon TCG? No, at the moment the only Pokemon game that I'm really playing is this. I'm not going to say that I'm bored with Pokemon, but after 8+ years of playing this and other games and stuff like that, I've just burnt myself out a bit on it, so no, I haven't been playing the TCG. Playing sort of other games on the PC and stuff. I'm into playing Baldur's Gate 3 soon. Finishing up Far Cry 5 at the moment. Pretty much at the end of it. Just gotta fight the final boss basically. Finish up a few quests here there. But yeah, I'm pretty much done with that one. So yeah, we'll be jumping into Baldur's Gate soon. And then I've got, during the last sale on Steam, I bought like 10 games. So I've got a heap of stuff to go. A couple of Assassin's Creed games. So we got other stuff. Like I said, I bought like 10 different games, so it's hard to keep track of all the games that I've got stockpiled. I still got to play through Horizons as well. Chuck into here. We can chuck a rock. A little rock. Oh, rainfall, damn it. Give me my rock back. That's me. He's the best. You should get first prize. Hey, I knew that was gonna happen, you son of a beeswax. I don't want this show. I want the other one. I've got enough of these stupid blue ball mofos. Well, suppose we gotta. Damn you, game. Damn you. I called it. I shouldn't have jinxed myself because I said it at the start of the stream that if I get a shiny, I guarantee you it'll be Kanto Voltorb. And there we go. Stupid game. It doesn't have any sense as well. Again, I apologise for the wind noise. It's just a little bit windy. Blue balls be like, see you next year. Exactly. That's what I was saying before. They're boosted, but during one of the events that's coming up. So, just fantastic. Yeah, it's that and Electrike, which are boosted, which is like, we've had both of them just recently during the shocking event, whatever it was, the research day. Like, we literally had both of those Pokemon featured, and then during the wild area event. So it's like, this is what people get sick of, when Niantic just keep recycling the same things over and over and over again. Surely there's a whole bunch of other things that they could have chose, but they don't. Just like, oh, well, we'll just chuck these couple of Pokemon in, and they're not even good. They're not good for anything. They're not even great shinies. They're pretty average Pokemon. So it's like, why? Why do they keep featuring these same things over again? It's like they're purposely doing it to make people sick of the game, so they stop playing it. It's like, I honestly can't help but think that that's their motivation when it comes to doing stuff like that, because there's no other reason for them to keep recycling the same things over and over and over again. The same very average things. I mean, they could do that with things that people actually wanted, and maybe people would be happy, but no, they do it with the stuff that people do. So yeah, I don't know. Good work, Niantic. Like, for instance, if next week when they had the event, if it was Hisuian Voltorb, it probably wouldn't be as bad, because it's, you know, it's a newer Pokemon that people probably have less of in comparison to this one. And as I was also saying at the start of the stream, they like, during this Spotlight Hour, they could have just made it Hisuian Voltorb instead of making them both, given that later in the month we do have Paldean. How you doing, Jeffrey? Welcome again, and to everybody else that's just popped in again. Sorry about wind noise, guys. I'm trying to shield the speaker, or the microphone, I should say, as best I can. Alright, so we've got 9 minutes left. And for those that missed it, we did just get ourselves some bowls. The wind is doing ASM. The wind can go in itself. As I said, it's because it's so open up next to me, because it's all sort of like orchards and farmland and stuff that's across the road. So they do a lot of fruit growing around here. The wind just smashes across it. They've got a row of trees on this side to stop the wind from smashing that field, which they plant. Like, technically there is rows of trees down here as well, but they're all big trees that don't stop any of the wind. Unfortunately, it's just a thing. Melbourne is a very windy city. Just because there is a lot of very open land around it, sort of thing, so there's nothing sort of to slow the wind down. So yeah, Melbourne and its surroundings just get pummeled by wind. Hey Becky, how you doing, man? Welcome in. There's still a chance that we can get this Hisuian Voltorb to pop up, but not liking my chances. How you doing, Cookie Bros? I'm contemplating whether or not I finish my lap. I probably should just finish walking around the whole way, because if I turn around and walk back this way, once Spotlight Hour finished, I can't click on the... my game's frozen up, that's why. Cool, awesome. Can't interact with the game. Nice. Gonna miss that spawn. I guarantee you that was a shiny. Same as last time. The last incense spawn that we missed, it was a shiny. He just started. It's like, aren't we going to have a tour before Go Fest? Shouldn't we be focusing more on the tour before Go Fest? How you doing, Rayuga? Welcome in. Like, I suppose it's good, because with the in-person events, they're giving people plenty of time to organise to get over to the in-person events. So that's fair enough. But yeah, I just feel they're going to do a whole bunch of stuff leading up to it, like they usually do with all the pre-purchase tickets. So buy the ticket early and you'll get access to all these bonuses that aren't really that fantastic. Is 4 times? Yes. Yes, 4 times dust is active. Not that I've really been doing any catching as usual. Well, I spent... Wait, how much was it? 2, 6, 7, 7.5. Well, 750,000 stardust the other day when I was powering stuff up to do my level up, and I'm still sitting at over 22 million stardust, so it's like not really too fast about stardust. Is the audio lagging for anybody else? Because it might just be internet glitching out a little bit. Try refreshing the stream. If it happens, it might help, sort of thing. YouTube admin, how you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. I'm getting hungry. I want food. Why I'm hungry? I haven't done anything today to burn any calories. It's fixed now. Yeah, it was probably just a glitch thing. I am in Melbourne, Australia, dude. But if you're gonna spoof here to get these, there's probably not much point because the event's gonna finish in 3 minutes. And that's just back to the same old spawns that everybody else has got. You're on the global leaderboard. Nice. Well done. As I was saying before, it's like I'm too much of a casual player these days to worry about trying to do that stuff. I got other things in my life to worry about than being the very best like no one ever was. Yeah, this game came out at, like, it was a good time because I can't say too much about the game because it was something that got me back out into the real world, and hey, we're 2% done. Yeah, it got me out of being a hermit and back into the real world to play the game and stuff. But I've sort of migrated past that now, like evolved, for if you want to use a Pokemon term. I'm in my second stage evolvement now. So I'm past that. No, probably, yeah, second stage. Second stage evolvement. Evolution, evolvement. Evolvement's not a word. My evolution. So yeah, I'm back out into the real world and getting fit and healthy and all that sort of stuff. So the game was the catalyst that started it, but now it's progressed past that, and I feel like I don't so much need the game as much as I did. And of course, it's lagging because I'm on that part of the bloody trail where it's going to lag. Come on, can we get the... Of course, it's going to lag. Give me his storm before we finish. Damn it, I couldn't get the... Damn it, I missed that last spawn. I guarantee you that was a shiny. Why do I have to be so Australian? Probably because I'm in Australia and I was born here. I don't know how much less Australian I could be. So yeah, unfortunately we're back to crappy spawns now. Oh, we just did still get a ball. Of course, I would laugh if these were bloody shiny. No, I wouldn't. I'd be really angry if these were shiny because we just got one. See these? Now we're getting these spawns. I'm going to see these next week. Your parents said go get kangaroo more. Say a bottle of water. Sorry, I don't sound like a Brit when I say it. And I go, water! Bottle of water! Someone just got shot. Probably not. It's probably just an air rifle to scare the birds off, because like I said before, there is fruit orchards around here. Wait, is the shiny available? I didn't even think that the shiny was about. See, this shows how much I don't really pay attention to the news. I thought they just released the Pokemon. I didn't realize they released the shiny. Well, there you go. I've only seen like 5 of them, so that's incredibly lucky, man. Well done. Say one, no, that's Greavid, which I do have a hundo of. One of the most random hundos that I've ever caught. Which hundo? The Greavid. There's the fighter. Is it? Unfortunately, it's not a shiny. Sorry, YouTube admin. If you want me to start saying stuff, you'll have to donate. Treat it, you know, do the whole e-girl thing. Another Fido. Seen more in the last, half an hour than I haven't since they've released them. What is going on? Where are the Fidos? Actually, not bad stats. Disappointing. Could have been the hunter. It could have been another incredibly random. We're just talking about the Greavid. Yeah, I was actually on the way home from one of the Spotlight Hours. It was either Spotlight Hour or Raid Hour. And I stopped off at the supermarket, and as I was leaving the supermarket, I just saw one spawn. I was like, I'll click on that when I get in the car. And then, yeah, jumped in the car, clicked on it, caught it. Hundo. I was like, oh. Okay. Full random ass hundo. Something just told me to catch it, so... I've had a couple of hundos like that where it's like, I'll just catch this random Pokemon that I usually would just ignore. And it turns out to be a hundo. Like this Magikarp, for instance. No, none of the mods are here at the moment. Negan's usually here, but she was probably busy doing Spotlight Hour or something else. It's all good. I'm a big boy, I can deal with it. We do have a node. That's just up here. Nice. It's on the stop we're coming up to. There's a chance that it'll still be there. forgetting I got a duck underneath those bushes. Come on, please spawn again. Unfortunately, I think I'm going to despawn unless it's on the other side of the stop. I guarantee you that would have been the shiny again. Wait, some 45. Wait, what? Oh, there he is. Cool. Unfortunately, it's not a shiny. That's a little bit disturbing, dude. Be careful. You don't know who's out there in the real world. You're about to slam his head with the scooter that you had. Yeah, you probably don't want to go that far just yet. Like, if he tries anything, yes, definitely, but don't just... But that is a little bit disturbing. There's a lot of weird people these days, man. You were riding too fast. He might have just been... I saw something the other day on Instagram that was basically a similar story to that, where some girl was getting very angry because some guy walked past and did like kissy motions, but he was doing it to a dog, and she full thought that he was doing it to her, and he was like, she started abusing him, and dude's just like, wait, what? And pretty much everyone in the comments was on the dude's side, because it's just like, well, he was there with his wife and his, family and stuff like that, and he was motioning to the dog that he was doing it, not the actual person. So most people in the comments were like, if I see any dog, I'm doing that. Doesn't matter who they're with. Any stuff that shines, yes, chom. Unfortunately, we got blue balls. Just what I wanted. Yeah, I would have liked Hisuian, but unfortunately we got normal one. Well, it doesn't matter if he's gay, Mac. Like, people can be gay if... Like, your sexuality shouldn't come into it, but yes, if he's being diddy, very much that is a crime. Not so much of a crime because of your sexuality, but a crime because of you trying to predate children. Do I think a jammed finger or a broken finger hurts more? Well, I've never broken a finger, so I can't tell you how much a broken finger hurts. But back when I used to play football, like jarring your fingers and stuff like that was one of the worst feelings that you could possibly have. So I'd say they're both pretty painful, but as I said, I've never had a broken finger, so I can't tell you how much a broken finger would hurt. Admin, I'll gladly read your chats if you start chatting like a normal person. I'm purposely ignoring you because you're being a dick, so... Is Hisuian Voltorb full odds or not? I'm not actually sure if it's full odds or not. I know that they're boosting normal Voltorb, but I thought that was next week during the other event that we've got with the the Electrike because they said that there was a bunch of electric stuff spawning, and those two were going to be boosted. You've never had a broken one either, but you just jammed your finger. I knew that question was coming from somewhere. Jamming your finger can really hurt, like especially like if you jam it in a car door or something like that. That hurts like a mo. Yeah, like I said, jarring your fingers. If you don't know what jarring is, basically it's when, best way I can put it is like when I used to play football, you'd go up for a mark or something, you'd go to catch the ball, and the ball would hit the top of your fingers and like smash them down. So it would like basically smash all your knuckles into each other, like against each other, like all your joints would smash into each other. That hurt. That would really hurt. Yeah, jarring is horrible. You'd usually have to tie your fingers together if you wanted to keep playing. Like tape them together rather, not tie them together. Tape them together just so you had support from your next finger, and then they would full swell up. So it'd be similar to like spraining your ankle or something like that. It's probably the closest thing that I can. Or if you hyperextend your knees, like if you've ever done that, that's another thing that hurts really badly. You can't wait for Hisu and Voltorb to return for the damn grass type wild area. Yeah, won't that be fantastic? Honestly, during today's Spotlight Hour, that was the one that I wanted. I wanted another Hisu and Shiny because it's one that I needed. I got my first one during the wild area. And yeah, needed that second one, but the game decided no, it was going to give me blue balls. It blue balled my Shiny. It edged me for the whole stream and then just gave me the blue balls at the end. And I was like, thanks. Just awesome. Fantastic. Well, I did just announce GoFest, so you never know, Job. Exactly. Oh. It's all good. I could have made that joke during the stream, but I was just like, does it come off as racist? So I just avoided it because I was like, I'm not going down that path. I don't need to. We don't need another YouTuber saying racist things, alright? There's already enough of that that's happened. Your city's going to have a safari event. Nice! That's something that an Australian could only dream of. We don't get safari events. We were supposed to. We were supposed to get a safari zone back before COVID, but it never happened, and it just hasn't sort of come back at any point. Like, it was supposed to be in Brisbane. Hey, no, that's huge. I looked down and saw the stars. I was like, hey, we just got a shiny. No, not the right type of shiny stars. Yeah, it was supposed to be in Brisbane, but it just never actuated, sort of thing. Eventuated, I should say. So yeah, we didn't get a safari zone. Then COVID happened, and then I don't know what happened to the money, because supposedly the Brisbane City Council allocated like $1 million or something like that, and there was a guy that was organising it, and I don't know whatever happened with it. I think the game has just died off enough that there's just no point trying to do it anymore. If we get one, it's 100% going to be in Sydney. Nah, man, it was going to be in Brisbane. Honestly, Sydney's not that good to play, well, for one, Sydney's not that good in general. But Sydney's, like, Melbourne's a better city to play Pokemon Go in. There's more stops because we've got a lot of street art and stuff like that. So there's so many more stops, and so yeah, Melbourne is a lot better of a city. But yeah, it was going to be in not Sydney, in Brisbane. Hero, I only add people during raid hours and stuff. So tomorrow night is going to be raid hour. I'll be adding some people, but it's only temporary sort of thing. If you want to become a permanent friend on the friends list sort of thing, that's one of the perks of being a member on the channel. How can you be half? Like, I understand, like, bisexual and stuff like that, like, but it's just like, no, if you're bisexual, you're still fully gay. You just enjoy both. There's no halfway about it. So you would still call yourself fully. Where's my car? I keep having to look it for. I'm still getting used to the new car, so it's just like, wait, which one's mine again? This one. Oops, the keys. Oh. We're in the car. Phone. Doesn't really balance. Tomorrow's going to be my first raid hour in the new car. And the steering wheel, I suppose the phone does stay there okay-ish. Not with an ice pack though. So it's going to be a bit difficult tomorrow. Might have to get a mount so I can mount the phone on it. Alright. Think about, yeah, but Sydney Harbour's only one part of the city, dude. Melbourne's got street art, like, all over the city. Have you ever been to Fitzroy or Paran or through Burke Street and stuff like that? There's just street art on every single wall and all the little cafes and stuff like that. So there's probably more stops in Melbourne in total, not just Sydney Harbour sort of thing. And Sydney Harbour, it's like a tourist location, so you have to deal with all of that sort of stuff if you're down there. Whereas in Melbourne, like I said, it's just all over the city, so you're not sort of stuck on Crown, for instance, or on the Yarra River or any of that sort of stuff. You're pansexual, Jimmy, you don't care. Yeah, so that doesn't make you half gay. Like, just, you don't care, so you would say that you're fully, and just, you go for both genders. It's all good, dude, or not. I can't say both genders these days just because that there is more than two. So yeah. Maybe that's why you forgive easily. No, that's just because you give people easily. It's got nothing to do with. Just because you're a forgiving person. New car tour. There's the back. There's the front. There's the roof. Door. Steering wheel. Very nice. Very nice. You won't be able to watch tomorrow. Oh, good. That's all good. It's only Palkia raids that we're doing tomorrow anyway. Oh man, I should have stayed out of the car. It's bloody hot in here. see the outside of it in the paint. Can you see that it's a black car? I'm not getting out of the car. I'm in it now. But it's a black car. It's just a Ford Focus. So you guys have probably seen Ford Focuses before. Iam Share. I'm probably pronouncing it. I am Shia. I'm butchering that name. Either way, hello, how are you doing? Welcome in. Sorry. Who am I versing? Mac. Tomorrow, yes, is Palkia. Honestly, we just had Palkia and Dialga and that during thing, like the wild area. This is exactly what I was talking about earlier. We're in the start of a new season, new year, but everything is just being recycled at the moment. This Spotlight Hour, the events that we've got coming up, it's all just stuff that we had at the end of last year. So I feel like nothing's changed. Niantic hasn't really changed anything. They're not putting effort into anything. And it's just a little bit average at the moment. Not gonna lie. It just feels very recycled and very much just like they haven't bothered to put any sort of effort into this new season. What am I looking for? Yesterday, also hello Diana, how you doing? Yesterday in the Discord server, you got to use the ban hammer. You did? Who did you ban? Banned you for me. Wait, aren't you a moderator in the Discord server? Seems like my kung fu is stronger than your kung fu. Especially when it comes to this matchup. And this matchup. Good at PvP. I'm not. I just picked a good team. Unfortunately for him, I just got basically best counters. Had flying to take on grass, and then had grass to take on water. So it's just easy matchup. GG's. Okay, now I can get back to the chat. Sorry, guys. They put prices up for tickets. Wait, the people that you banned from the server? Wait, what? Oh my god, fly. Get out of the car. Oh, someone spammed their link 100 times. Okay. Yeah, definitely ban people that are doing that. Life is terrible. Everything is miserable. Why? What's going on? Why does everybody seem to do that at the start of the year? New year starts and everyone's like, I hate life. New Year's are supposed to be new beginnings, guys. Oh no. Uh, there were no four-star, weren't there? I didn't bother checking just because at the end of the stream, like I'd already been walking around in basically 40-degree weather for 3 hours, so I was done for the day, so I didn't bother to stick around, and I even forgot to do my evolutions when I got home. I was like, it was like 11 p.m. when I was like, oh, whoops, I forgot to do my evolutions. Oh well. Unfortunately, I don't think Miaska Raid is actually going to be like too good anyway. So I think there are better grass types. Like we have grass dark types already in Swift Tree. So yeah, it wasn't a new typing sort of coming in, so there's going to be better grass types like Venusaur, and that is still going to outmatch it, I'm pretty sure. I feel like this has been nerfed. Just doesn't seem to be attacking as quick as it used to. Did they nerf Ninetales? Well, this is going to be a weird match. Sorry guys, I'll get back to the chat in a second. I'm too focused. Fire Punch, eh? Diggersby. Ah. I was going to say, it's going to be really close. I think you've just got it with the fire punch. I don't know. It's something completely different. GG's, that was really close. I was just hoping that I was going to be able to get to a foul play beforehand. That was very close. I'm actually surprised that I was able to get back into it like I did. Because, yeah, being 2 Pokemon down early on, I was like, we'll see how we go. Good thing is Umbreon is a good anchor, just because it's so tanky. So, it almost got me across the line. Almost. Hero, like I said before, I'm not adding people at the moment. I add people during raid hours and raid days, just because I don't have room on my friends list to just add everybody that wants to be on the friends list. So yeah, and those ads are only temporary. If you want to be like a permanent person on the friends list, that's one of the perks of being a member on the channel. So it's not that I don't want to add you, it's just that I just don't have room on my friends list to add everybody, dude. And yeah, I don't really make exceptions sort of thing, because it's like if I add one person, then I've got to add other people and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm happy to add people, but as I said, it's like during raid hours and stuff. Another Rockruff. Let's see if we can get first place in this one. I don't think so, but alrighty. Rank 3. Disappointing. Yeah, alright guys, we are sitting on 16% battery. You're already on my friends list. You are a member of the channel, so you are on my friends list. So shush, you've been added. Alrighty guys, I'm going to wrap up the stream here for the evening. Go home and have some dinner. Have a shower, because I still need to shower. So that'll be nice. Yeah, so I will be back tomorrow night for Palkia Raid Hour. Same time as usual. Getting back into our usual stream schedule for the year. So yeah, I'll be back on tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. And do we have... Is there an event this weekend coming up as well? Like a... It's just the fashion event, isn't it? Yeah, from Friday until Saturday. Friday until next Sunday. So yeah, we don't actually have a weekend event this weekend. Or is it Raid Hour for Gala? Oh no, it is, yes. Yes, we do. We have Raid Hour on a Raid Day on Saturday for Gallade. So yeah, we'll be hosting that on the weekend as well. Mega Gallade Raid Day, yeah. Hope it's not going to be hot on the weekend. I think it's going to be. Let's have a look. I think it's going to be like... better not be 37 degrees. 35. God damn it. 35 degrees? Why do they keep giving me events? This is why I hate events being every bloody weekend. They need to ease off on the events, because I don't want to be sitting in a car for 3 hours in 34 degree heat. God damn it. Just had to walk around on the weekend in 38 degree weather, 39, and now I have to sit in a car in 34 degree heat. So fantastic. Awesome. Niantic, can you stop giving us weekend events every single bloody weekend? I hate it. Just give us a break. It's the start of the new year. We don't need stuff piled on us every weekend. We do have lives outside of the game. See, why couldn't it be on Sunday when it's only going to be 27? I could take 27, but no, it has to be 34. Ugh. Anyway. Yeah, but you don't have to sit in a car for 3 hours hosting raids, dude. Like, you can go and do your own thing. You don't have to... You can stay out of the heat if you want to. I don't have that privilege, unfortunately, because I stream for you guys. Stay in America. You don't know what you're saying. Wait. I don't... Say it in American. Say what in American? You don't know what I'm saying. Oh, you mean weather-wise? Google it. Google what 34 degrees is in American. I think it's like 120-ish, something around there. It's not my fault that you use stupid measurements. You should use metric like the majority of the rest of the world, because it makes sense. But you want to be an American. I told you, a kilometer is 1,000 meters. A meter is 100 centimeters. A centimeter is 10 millimeters. There. It's easy. Figured it out. It's units of 10. I should not be backwards. I'm not backwards. I'm upside down. There is a difference. And that doesn't really make any sense because the continents are still right way up. It's not like Australia is upside down. So I am still standing on the planet in the same direction. So, you know, shush. I'm not backwards. We drive on the right side of the road over here, okay? It's called the right side for a reason, because it's the right side. The American wants to do everything different. Use different measurements. Drive on the wrong side of the road. Anyway. Enough of bashing our people across the Pacific. Yeah. Alrighty, guys. Like I said, I will be back tomorrow night for Raid Hour, and we can discuss more of this painful streaming that I have to do on the weekend for Gallade, which I'm not really that fussed about anyway, but I have to spend 3 hours sitting in the car. Fantastic. Anyway. Alrighty, guys. Have a good one. Enjoy your morning, evening, noon, or night. Stay safe. Happy hunting. Good luck for your spotlight hours. Hopefully you guys will get the Voltorb that you want if you need it. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow for some Palkia raids. So until then, peace out. Have a good one. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye. Show Galarian Moltres. I don't have a Galarian Moltres. I don't have any of the Galarian birds because I don't use my daily incense. So yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow since there's copyright music now playing against. So